G'day jabronis, this is the Verd back with you again. Welcome here to another TCG video. We are using I think it's pretty much a kind of mixture of the list that Justin Bocara used to win the San Diego Regionals, and also Henry Brand, who came top 8 at the Brisbane Regionals. I actually got to meet him, have a chat with him. It was pretty dope. Really cool guy. So I'm going to break down like the deck that they were using. A lot of the key parts. Is a really cool deck. This is the last video I'm recording for this like session of ones that I've done. So I think it was Baby Blounds, then Guardian, then ADP, and now we are on to Garchomp. So another big meta deck. It has performed really well recently. Interested to see how well it goes at the Malaysia Regionals, which are being done right now. But the main deck focused around this card. So Garchomp and Giratina was initially like expected to be really good in Malamar, but it just didn't really work out the way everybody expected it to. But it's seen a bit of a resurgence. It kind of started seeing a resurgence. It was, I think, the Cologne Regionals, Mark Lutz used a variant with like Marshadow and Machamp and all this other stuff, and it looked really cool. And then it was kind of adapted more and more, and it's become this kind of glorious creation that we see here now. So linear attack is really solid, because when you do the 40 damage to soften something up, then Calamitous Slash after something taken linear attack does 240, so it's 280 altogether. So that pretty much knocks out everything in the current meta right now, which is kind of insane when you think about it. Nothing resists Dragon, so you're pretty much just one-shotting everything inside. Well, once you do the damage, everything's getting smacked by Calamitous Slash. And also GG End is really good. Being able to just discard an opponent's Pokemon and all cards attached to it can be really clutch against some decks. An early GG End against ADP basically just destroys the deck. Be wary though that you're discarding it, which means you don't take prizes, but if you're able to get rid of that ADP that has all the energies charged up, it's kind of huge. Against Guardian, getting rid of the one that has all the energies can be massive. If there's, like, you never have the 3 extra fighting energies, you're just trying to GGN to lock down one important card. Another cool card in this deck is Nagando and Guzzlord GX. Jet Pierce is meh, Violent Appetite's meh, but Chaotic Order, if you have a Psychic, and so I think it's 3 energies attached, or is it just the 2? Yeah, so if it has a Psychic and a Dark attached, as well as another energy, then you're able to take 2 prize cards with its GX attack, which is kind of crazy. And then they use the Mismagius engine, using Mysterious Message to knock out the Mismagius to draw until you have 7 cards, and then combine that with Beast Ring to kind of go ham with that. It opens up Blacephalon plays when your opponent goes down to 3 prize cards. And then you use a lot of really cool trainers. So Duststone evolves the Mischievous into Mismagius. You know about Energy Spinner. You know about a lot of these cards. A really cool tech that Henry was playing was Wait and See Hammer. In things like the Guardian or the ADP matchups, being able to discard an energy can be really crucial. Power Plant's obviously really good. Lieutenant Surge's strategy lets you use 2 more supporters in a turn, which can lead to some pretty insane combos. Counter Gain is incredibly strong. Karate Belt, very similar to Counter Gain. Costing 1 fighting less is a really important thing though, especially when it comes to GG End. And then we've got the Rainbows, and we've got the Weakness Guard Energy to shut down that Guardian matchup a bit easier. But yeah, a really cool and a really fun deck, honestly. I've had a lot of fun playing with this deck. It's a big brain deck, and that's what I kind of like about it. I think there's a lot of really important choices you have to make each turn, which can make it a lot of fun. Similar to decks, I think, like Guardian and maybe Malamar, I would say. So looks like we're paired against maybe ADP here. I'm not really too sure what I saw there, but we're about to find out what we're playing against. I'm not 100%. We do open okay-ish here. Not an ideal hand, but I think we should be able to make it work, you know. Yeah, I think it should be okay. We got options. We got options here. So let's see what my opponent's playing. We see a Giratina, so that could be anything. I still think it's ADP though. But we'll see as my opponent's turn plays out exactly what he's choosing to play. We see a Tate and Liza, so actually we could be playing against Pidgeotto, which would be fascinating. I think it is Pidgeotto. Now the Pidgeotto matchup isn't actually too bad for us, because with 3 Mismagius we are able to put our opponent into Blacephalon range, and then Blacephalon kind of just closes the game for us, because our opponent never takes prizes, and then Blacephalon can single-handedly with Beast Ring just win. So yeah, I'm liking this matchup a lot right now. It's just going to ride on how well we play the Mysterious Treasures, and we also got to make sure that none of our important cards are prized, and if they are prized, we got to do whatever we can to get them out of the prizes. So, going to be interesting for sure. We are going to see our opponent chuck down the 3 birds. We are definitely playing against Pidgeotto Control. I feel like this is actually a pretty good matchup for us, so we're going to see how it pans out. We are going to start with a tag call though, get things kind of moving and shaking from there. Let's have a look at how much of things we've got. So we've got all the Mismagius and all the Misdreavus and the Dust Stones. That is a really good thing to see at the start. In terms of what we can add for turn 1, I guess we're just trying to thin at this stage of the game. So probably we take probably just the Garchomp Giratina and the Naganadel Guzzlord. I think, well, maybe I'll take away the Naganadel Guzzlord and take a Cynthia Caitlyn. That seems fine. Our internet was being a bit weird for a second there, I don't know why. We are going to use the treasure to probably discard this Giratina and Garchomp. Don't really need a second one of these in this matchup. Just one will suffice, and we will grab that Misdreavus immediately, get that thing rocking and rolling. And then the big thing we just want to try and grab this turn is a Greens Exploration off this Pokegear. Unfortunately, we do not get the greens, but that's okay. We can Cynthia and Caitlyn this turn. We are probably going to choose to discard that Great Catcher. It is not going to be useful at all in this matchup. No supporter we can add back, unfortunately. So we are going to draw. We do get to the... Well, we don't get anything really good here. We get again no Guzzlord, which, you know, it is what it is. And we do grab the Giratina Garchomp. So I guess what we will do is throw our Rainbow Energy down, and we will just go for the linear attack. Any damage on these Pidgeys is actually really important, because we can do 120 damage with our Blacephalon with its attack, which normally would take out 2 Pidgeys. But if our opponent can't get a Mew down, then we can just chip all these Pidgeys and then just win with Blacephalon, which is looking like it'll be the plan. We'll see though. If he puts down the Mew, we still got a bit of chip onto that Pidgey, which can open us up for a few more knockouts down the line. We'll see what our opponent does. I'm not too sure. Not too sure what's going to happen here. I can't remember if I'm running the list that has custom catchers as well as Great Catcher. I actually can't remember. But we're going to see. The birds are going to do their business. I think we're in a fine spot though. We're just kind of holding off until we get that Mismagius, and then we can kind of start cooking with gas. Got the Beast Ring in hand. The Farber can actually be really solid. Not going to be very useful right now. We are going to see them probably try and custom catcher up. Okay, we see a Will, so probably going to then be followed by a Crushing Hammer. A little bit annoying, but we do try and hold on to a few energies as we go. A linear attack is for a colorless, so it's actually fine. See a pass from our opponent, really beneficial for us. We do draw into a Greens Exploration, but unfortunately, like the idiots we are, we benched an Naganadel and Guzzlord, which was just really bad. That was just really stupid. So now we're in a horrible spot because we benched an Naganadel Guzzlord. I don't know why I did that. That was really stupid of me. We'll get a linear attack again. Now we're just in a top deck situation, and the fear is my opponent consistently getting Crushing Hammers now. Yeah, like playing the Naganadel Guzzlord down was a huge misplay in terms of this game. Absolutely massive misplay. It should have been the card that was discarded with... Oh, no, it shouldn't have been discarded, but it should have been held in the hand and saved, because eventually we could have used its GX attack. We could have used Blacephalon to get ourselves down to only a couple of prize cards needed, and then Naganadel Guzzlord ourselves for game with Beast Ring. So yeah, bit of a misplay on my end. Again, I'm just learning the deck. I wasn't expecting it to be super streamlined, but our opponent here, Night Spear 89, is taking their time, thinking about what the hell can I do against Giratina and Garchomp. If they don't have Mew, I can just easily chip everything over time and then just set up a bunch of knockouts with Blacephalon. Like, my deck can kind of afford to play the waiting game if he doesn't run Mew. I'd be surprised if he didn't run Mew though. But we'll see. I mean, he could also just run Crushing Hammers. He's running the Will. I don't know if Will's actually good in Pidgeotto. Like, yes, being able to always hit your Crushing Hammers seems great, but wasting a supporter to do it doesn't seem great. I don't know. Maybe that's just me, dude. We see a Stellar Wish here from Jirachi. I'm going to expect it to hit a Will. Oh, Mars. Well, there you go. So he has Mars. He can use Mars this turn. I'll probably discard my Farber. Actually, no, I think Mars, he gets to choose what's discarded. That could be terrible. Actually, if he discards Farber or Greens, it's fine. He actually chooses to Harpu, which is interesting. Because I believe Harpu, is it just 2 cards and the rest get discarded? Yeah, okay, that's not too bad. I feel like this deck would prefer to play Clay. I mean, yes, it would suck to discard Pidgeys and Articunos, but you have Oranguru that can bring them back, so I feel like it wouldn't be that detrimental. Plus, you get a ton of cards into your hand. I don't know. So, a bunch of stuff got chosen to be discarded. One looked like it was a Pidgeotto. That's a bit odd to choose. I guess the other cards must have been really good. We'll see another attempted Crushing Hammer. Doesn't get it. That's awesome for us. Pretty lucky out here. Lucky boys. And we see a pass. I'm going to take that. That's fine. Another greens. Absolutely sucks. Going to hold on to this energy in case he Crushing Hammers again. And all we need to do is linear attack another Pidgey. So by linear attacking all these Pidgeys, we're basically, if we can linear attack every Pidgey, we can knock out almost his entire board with Blacephalon. And that's the situation we're kind of putting ourselves towards, I suppose. Is kind of like linear attack, knock out Oranguru, and then have Jirachi and all the Pidgeys chipped, and then drop down the Blacephalon and attack for game. Because we have all the Misdreavuses and the Mismagiuses and all that jazz, we have all the things that we need. We just got to get to that situation. Unfortunately, they are going to bring the Naganadel and Guzzlord up now, which is going to stymie our progress. Unfortunately, I don't know why I benched that. It was so stupid. There was just no reason to bench it. It's going to make this game so much longer. He's going to try and get that energy off, and he does succeed this time in getting rid of that energy. And then we see the resource management. I mean, eventually I'm going to get all the things that I need to get out of this and win, but it's still frustrating nevertheless. We see all the important cards get shuffled back into the deck or at the bottom of the deck. Can we top deck something good? Thank goodness we do get that Mismagius, and we actually can play this Faber to discard that Recycle Energy, which I really like, because I'm pretty sure the other one's in the discard already, so that's insanely good. I'm going to attach his energy here, and then Mysterious Message. So we knock ourselves out, we draw a bunch of cards. Okay. So we played the Faber for turn. That's alright though. We're going to Power Plant. We've got the Surge for next turn, which means we can Tag Call, grab Mallow and Lana and Cynthia and Caitlyn. So then we can Surge, Mallow and Lana, then add the Mallow and Lana back, and then use Garchomp to chip the Pidgey, and then we're good. Our opponent could Reset Stamp us, but we have 6 prizes, so it's like the Reset Stamp's just giving us 1 less card. So maybe in hindsight should have held on to the Tag Call. Then they wouldn't have been as likely to Reset Stamp, but I don't know. I just decided to go for it. Chipping that other Pidgey is going to be really important. I think it's going to be chipping Pidgey, chipping Pidgey, chipping Jirachi, then Calamitous slashing and knocking out Oranguru, and going from there. Our opponent hits a second Crushing Hammer. Gonna grab 2 Pidgeys now. I gotta be careful of the amount of energies that I use. I need to be able to preserve. I want to be able to have energies to linear attack 2 more times at least. And then, so this is a game plan, right? Let's see, 20, 20, 20, and that's 60. So I have enough damage on the Pidgeys to knock out 4 of them with that, and then use Nagalord to win the game. So that's the way I'm looking at it, is we use Mismagius 2 more times. And we haven't used Duststone yet, which is really good too. Use Mismagius. And then if we can get the Beast Ring down to Nagalord, use that to get the 2 prizes, then all we have to do is put down Blacephalon with the energies, and we win the game. We have the counter game that we can use, so he does choose the Reset Stamp. I'm kind of fine with this, because he could give us some really nice stuff here, like Misdreavus. Thank you. Very, very generous from our opponent there to give us Misdreavus. I will take that. We do have an energy as well, and we can potentially gear for the Mallow and Lana. However, we don't need it at this stage. We don't need the switch. So our opponent's going to add a bunch of stuff. We don't also need the energy either, so we have the knockouts we need on the birds. So that's really, really good. Oh, right, we played Power Plants, now we can greens. Fabulous. Alright, we're in pole position now, so we're going to greens. We're going to grab Duskstone and Mysterious Treasure. Alright, now we're motoring through. Power Plants just saved the day. So now we can treasure, discard Great Catcher, grab us another Mischievous. Yes, sir. Another Mischievous joins the party. Let's gear. Nope, not going to grab that. Hell to the no. Then we're going to reset stamp now because I have more reset stamps in the deck, but I want to maximize what I'm about to do. So I kind of want to attach this one energy to Nagalord now because if I can hit the Beast Ring, well, no, I think Dust Stoning into Mismagius now is fine. It's okay. I'm gonna hold on to that energy because I've got a lot of time in this game and I need to pick my moments. So I'm gonna Mysterious Message now, and now we are in Beast Ring zone. We don't hit anything great here. Nothing I'd really want to play. No energies that I really feel are necessary to be played right now. I think we have greens to grab Mysterious Treasure again if we have it. And then we can just bring up another Mismagius. So we got also greens for Beast Ring plus Duststone next turn. That's what I'm liking. Beast Ring into Duststone sounds great. That'll be the third Mismagius. And then we can use Nagalord to do that. Potentially I could have attached a Nagalord that turn. No, I think that I'm going to Beast Ring onto the Nagalord to use its GX attack. Because if the Blacephalon is prized, I need to find it in there and take it out first. So then I know that I can get it by the end game and just knock out all the Pidgeys to win. I completely forgot that I could just Power Plant and then use Nagalord. So I've recovered from my dumbass move, and I think we're in a good spot now because we do 20, 20, 20, and then the 60 there. So that's 120 with Blacephalon, knock out all the birds. So that all we have to do is take the other two prizes with Nagalord, and we'll still be ahead on prizes. So then we can use Counter Gain on the Blacephalon with the Psychic Energy attached to win. So it's looking okay. Gets all those things back. It is what it is. What can we draw? Another Power Plant, that's fine. I think we stick to the play, which is to greens for the Beast Ring and the Duskstone. Now, is the Blacephalon in the deck? It looks like it is not. So that's really important to know. Blacephalon is not in the deck, so it is in the prizes, so I'm making the right play. Now, what I need to check, though, is energies. So I have a Psychic, but I don't have a Fighting. That is concerning to me. I have another energy in hand, a Rainbow, but then I'm going to need to draw into Counter Gain. I think I'll be able to do it, though. We'll see. So we definitely want a Duskstone here for the Mismagius. So we know we're getting a Psychic Energy, so I think we play down the Beast. Sorry, we play down the Rainbow. So I want to play as many cards from hand this turn as possible to maximize the chance of hitting what I need. So I think we reset Stamp. Then we switch into Mismagius. And then we Beast Ring the Psychic Energy onto Nagalord. And then we Mysterious Message. Alright. So we don't hit exactly all the things we needed. This is fine though. We still bring the Nagalord up. We don't want a Chaotic Order GX. We can save that for next turn and save the Counter Gain too. So we're going to play a bit of a risky game here of, like, I think we have to though. We have to just pass and hope that our opponent can't hit a Crushing Hammer. Yeah. I don't like this. I don't like that a lot of the important things were prized, and I also don't like how badly I played at the start. We're missing one Fighting Energy, which I believe is prized, that I could have attached that turn, and if I could have attached it, then I could have used the GX, and we basically would have had the game locked and loaded. The only plus side is that he's relying on Crushing Hammers to get rid of our energies. He can't use the Articuno. So maybe there's a chance in that sense. I'm going to see a gear for Bella Bryson, man. It's fair. Is he going to use it is the question. Like, the best part about the situation is he can't even surge me. Okay, I lose weight and see hammer. We got to dodge these. Okay, we dodge one. Let's go. We got to dodge this one too. We don't dodge it. Okay. We have another rainbow in hand, so we could draw into a counter gain. But if we draw into counter gain, then... Oh, we can still use Blacephalon. We just attach one on the bench. Yeah. So we're going to try and draw into counter gain here. Or greens. Or... No, Surge won't do it. Surge won't do it. We'll just Weakness Guard onto this. I'm assuming he added back all the hammers. Yep. He doesn't have a good chance of hitting them all, though, as long as I don't shuffle his hand in. Is there anything I can grab? Oh! I could have... No, I don't want to do that. That's right. It's fine. I don't want a Chaotic Order. I'm just going to pass my turn. And we're just going to hope we have the rainbow in hand that we can use, and then we have Guzma and Hala into Surge's strat to just win with Blacephalon the next turn. So I think we've got it. We just got to play smart, right? We just got to play real smart. I just can't believe we had the... I think it's a Fighting Energy prize that if we'd hit on that turn... Not fighting. Well, yeah, the fighting would have been good, because then we could have just attached the rainbow, and then we would have had it. So that kind of sucked. Unless we only run 2 fighting from memory. Maybe we do. Oh no, how did you get a Crushing Hammer? Dude, come on. He just discards the Psychic, and now we're like, kind of boned. I don't know, like, can we bring this back from here? Especially since the Blacephalon's prized, I don't know. It all depends on if we have another energy in deck, I think. So I'm going to tag call and see if there's another rainbow or something in deck still. Okay, there's another rainbow. There is a chance. So... Cynthia Caitlyn for sure. Mallow and Lana seems fine. Okay. We just gotta play this really smart now. We don't have a choice. Since there's another energy in deck, I may have to use Guzma and Hala here to grab counter gain. So I'm going to discard 2 power plants. And I need counter gain and the rainbow energy above anything else. So I think if I rainbow onto this and then counter gain onto this. Does counter gain help us here? No, they just cost like 1 less, but I needed to have the extra energy, so I just fucked up. I think I've lost the game now. Yeah, I think I just like... I can't declare anything. So I ended up choking the game. I should have attached like the rainbow and then passed, and then Psychic... Well, no, with a counter gain, I don't think I had a chance. I just messed this up so much. I just had Blacephalon prize, which really sucked, and I don't think Chaotic Order is going to do what I want it to do right now. So yep, and there was a Fighting Energy prize. That's really annoying. That is such an annoying way to lose. If the Fighting Energy wasn't prized, I would have got off the Chaotic Order GX properly on that turn that I'd planned to, and then I would have got the 2 prize cards that I needed, which was just a Blacephalon, and then anything else, and then next turn I just go Blacephalon, counter gain, Psychic Energy, attack for gain, and that's it. It's just done. So, really annoying. That matchup, I will tell you right now, from what I have seen, is a very easy win for Chomp if they don't have Mew. You just chip 3 of the birds, and then Chaotic Order through a Beast Ring turn. Yeah, I also misplayed early doors. If I had just left the Nagalord in hand, then I could have just gone off with those plays on greens much earlier, and that would have been like way more beneficial. I don't know why I did that. It was just very stupid. So, me just not knowing the deck, playing like an idiot, as per usual. But let's see how we go this time. Do take a mulligan. Kind of expected with this deck. We don't run a lot of basics, so it is all good in the hood. Let's see what we can do though after this. So we're gonna put these all back in, and alright, Blacephalon. Big yikes. Not what I want to be starting with. We do have a greens though, so that will give us a Give us a Mysterious Treasure and probably a switch. Maybe. Here we have the tag call. So Mysterious Treasure and switch sounds good to me. Up against Break Zard, okay. This is fine. This is fine. I think we've opened up pretty strong here. So we're going to see a tag call. So is it Mewtwo or is it just actually a Green Zard variant? We're about to find out. What does the magical tag call get them? I can already tell my opponent likes to take his time. So it looks like it's a Zard. It looks like we're playing Green Zard, which is fine. Yep, Green Zard. So how do I feel against Green Zard? Pretty fine. Like Reset Stamp just kills them. And I just linear attack turn 1 and then Calamitous Slash and knock them out. They have to have Mallow and Lana. It seems fine. I have the weakness guard already here for the Tina to chip him. And then next turn we just Karate Belt. Or yeah, I think it's yeah, Karate Belt for knockout. So yeah, I forgot that those ones that have the specific energy requirement, yeah, there's like the fine print. Okay, we get the Misdreavus immediately, which is incredible. We could also Great Catcher just bin our hand. We'll see though. I'm gonna tag call. I definitely want a Tina Chomp. Whether I want 2 is another question. So I'm gonna greens and probably grab Mysterious Treasure and switch. And then I could use Great Catcher to discard what exactly? Well, I don't need Mysterious Treasure anymore. I guess I have the Dust Stone. So I could use the Great Catcher to discard some stuff and bring up the other one. Put a bit of pressure on that way. So maybe another Tina Chomp as discard fodder. I guess Guzma Hala is pretty fine to discard. It's a good target for Cynthia and Caitlyn. So I actually feel like we can bench the Tina Chomp. And then we're going to like maybe pick a discard fodder with greens, I suppose. Guzma Hala and something else with greens is going to get discarded, I think, at this stage of the game. So what do we not need? We could use Wait and See Hammer, I suppose, to get rid of the energy. I don't think we're going to need Power Plant, though. And we wanted to switch. So we could get the Blacephalon out of there, get the Tina Chomp up and active, discard the Guzma, Hala, and the Power Plant, and then we're fine. I think that's the play. So we Great Catcher discarding Guzma, Hala, and Power Plant. We switch up the Tina Chomp. Give the Tina Chomp this, and then we Dusk Stone. So we've got 3 and 3 line in the deck. So then we Mismagius, Mysterious Message. Misdreavus looking good. No way to capitalize on it completely yet, but that's okay. I feel like we're still in a good spot. We just double Misdreavus it up. Maybe just 1 Misdreavus for now. No need to tag call because we already greens for the turn. But I think tag call next turn for Guzma and Hala is what we're looking for. We're going to chip the active and just put him under a bit of pressure here. And be like, what you going to do, boy? He could Mallow and Lana, but I feel like that's such a waste for his turn. They might switch. I feel like they have to Welder, though, if they want to try and actually have a chance of winning. But they'd have to have Welder and switch in hand. I mean, it's possible with the hand they have. Maybe I should have Mallow and Lana, Mallow Reset Stamped, but yeah, it is what it is. Actually chooses to Welder onto the active. Huh. Is he just choosing to attach 1 to the bench and then Outrage for the chip? Outrage into Brilliant Flare won't get knockout, though. I mean, I know that. Whether he knows that is the other question. Then we tag call for Rainbow... Or no, if I get Rainbow Energy, I'm in a bit of a pickle. I like Great Potions. That's not something everybody runs. Why are you the person that runs it? Wait, why did you do that? Whatever. Guess he just wanted the chip. He won't get knockout now, and I draw into another Mismagius. That's pretty rad. Put down this. How am I feeling? Probably just Hag Call for Guzmahala and just Guzmahala. Because I'm thinking I can discard both of those guys at this stage. Well, I could discard the Fighting Energy, not gonna lie. Because the plan is to grab Counter Game plus a Rainbow, right? So probably Fighting plus Guznaga is okay. To grab Power Plant, Karate Belt, and Rainbow. So Plant, Rainbow. Does put me in range of Flare Strike, but my hunch is I'm going to be able to hit into a reset stamp, hopefully. Since I run so goddamn many of them in this deck. And, you know... Oh, I got into another Miss Magic, so it's fine. But I drew that Mischievous this turn. How? Like... I'm actually annoyed that this has happened. How have I not drawn into a reset stamp? I don't know what to do now. I can grab these two. I haven't Miss Magis again for next turn, but like, all I can do is Calamitous Slash this, and then he just knocks me out. And my rebuttal just doesn't exist. I Calamitous Slash for 160, then Blacephalon can get a knockout with Fireworks Bomb, but then like, after that, what have I got? Not a fucking lot. I guess I'll just Beast Ring, put double Psychic on Blacephalon, so I've got him. But no, he just knocks me out and then I'm out of Beast Ring turn. Like, wow, why? Why is this happening? Like, if I hit a reset stamp that turn, I think I just would have won. But now I don't think I win. I just have to hope that he doesn't have, like, a welder in his hand. As stupid as that sounds, I just have to hope there's no welder. If I see welder, I just forfeit. It's as simple as that. If I see welder, it's done. If I don't see welder, we get to keep playing the game. So let's see. I just feel so deflated from these two games. Okay, he plays Cynthia Caitlyn, which means he doesn't have knockout. Which is interesting. So he grabs the welder, but he can outrage here. Interesting. We have Surge's Strat into Mallow and Lana to heal, and then use Blacephalon to get knockout, because we have the Miss Magius in hand. Huh. He's just going to outrage. Definitely didn't expect that, guys. Somehow we are still in this game. God knows how, but we're still in it. See a Volcanion come down. For whatever reason. So I need one more energy onto the Tina Chomp to GG end if I want to. Like GG ending the Charizard Breakson on a reset stamp turn sounds really good. He's going to target the other Tina Chomp, but I can still just Mallow and Lana, so it's not even a big deal. Yeah, just Mallow and Lana, probably discarding... I'm not sure yet. Probably a greens now. So, Surge's Strat. And then we could just ditch, like, both greens and then Cynthia and Caitlyn after Miss Magius if we wanted to. That doesn't even seem that bad. So, Mallow and Lana, I'm probably going to discard one of each. And bring out the Blacephalon. Then Miss Magius. So that's already fine, so I guess I'll start charging up this guy. And then I'll Mysterious Message. Because I can still greens for the reset stamp, but I'm hoping just to hit it off of the Mysterious Message. I don't though, which is just bonkers to me. So he takes an extra prize. I can greens for it though, so it's no big deal. So we'll just greens for the reset stamp. There it is. So reset stamp, plus probably another green seems fine. I don't think there's anything else I necessarily need. Maybe Great Catcher. Maybe Great Catcher, because we have the Rainbow Energy for next turn. No, I think I can just greens for that next turn. It's fine. If I'm not going to use it this turn, I'm using it next turn. So stamp for sure. For absolute sure. And then nothing else really needs to be done. I can just Fireworks Bomb. Secure the knockout here. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 for knockout. And then 1 here to strengthen Calamitous Slash. Seems very good to me. We grab a Misdreavus. Reset stamp again, which is incredibly good. And attack goal. Happy with that. Happy with that. Brings up the Volk. 4 cards in hand. We'll see what he can do. I'm surprised he wasn't able to hit a welder the turn before to just win the game. So now, because there's already damage on his Break Zard, Calamitous Slash is going to do an absolute shit ton. Gets off a Fire Crystal. If he welders, he can knock out Blacephalon. We see a switch. So I think I know what I want to do. I think what I want to do will win me the game, but we'll see. So I think I just bring up Garchomp and Giratina, and then because the Karate Belt will be live again, I should be able to go for GG End, discarding this, and then he's left with his Volcanion, and I'll only have 2 cards in hand because I'm going to reset stamp him too. And I think that should just seal the deal. I don't know what else he can do if I do that combo. Yeah, that just seems like the play. I think that should win me the game. I'm doing like the kind of math in my head right now, and I think that should win me the game. Just stamp him down, and then either Cynthia and Caitlyn. Like, I may Cynthia and Caitlyn just to get Surge back for next turn. But I don't even think I need it. He'll just grab 3 cards. They won't even matter, I don't think, because I'm pretty confident that I should be able to use GGN to its full power on my next turn. So we just stamp. 100%. Not even a hesitation there. Another Rainbow Energy on here. I guess I'll throw out a Cynthia and Caitlyn. Just discard the treasure. I just want to get Surge back, I think. Just in case for some reason I need to use Surge's strat next turn to seal the deal. But I'm pretty confident I can use full powered GG End here. Well, not full power, but like powered up enough. Just, yeah. GG End this. And then all he has is Volcanion plus 3 cards in hand. We see a stamp, which is understandable, but I just think we're too far ahead for it to matter. I don't really see what he can do. Catches. He has another one in hand. Because there was a delay. I just don't think there's anything he can do at this stage. He's going to catch it for 1. He needs another Pokemon on the bench. Catches again for 1. Catches again for 1, like insane. You just do catcher after catcher. I don't think he has anything. Yeah, like, there we go. We got there. So it was a bit of a grind. I would say I got pretty lucky, I think. If he hit Welder on that turn, but then again, I got unlucky. If I hit Reset Stamp, then I think I would have been fine in that early point, but I just didn't, and then he just didn't hit Welder, so we kind of got away with it. Had to play pretty smart in the end, but we got the result, so I'm pretty happy with that. Going to play one last game to finish off the night. I've been playing since like 7 o'clock, and now it's like almost 11 o'clock, so I'm getting pretty knackered. So let's see what we can do here. Nice mulligan. I think we're playing against Malamar. I'm not really sure how well this deck performs against Malamar. I suppose we're going to find out at this stage. I imagine it's pretty good. We do open Misdreavus, but we do also open greens, so we are looking pretty good here. Okay. So we're going to greens before we do anything else. So we want to grab probably Duskstone, and then we can get Pokemon out with Tag Call. Then discard Farber, maybe with Mysterious Treasure to grab another... Yeah, that seems fine. That seems okay. So Tag Call, let's grab probably double Chomp. Seems fine. I don't think we need Nagalord yet. I think double Chomp seems okay. So double Chomp. Let's Duskstone for a Mismagius. Then let's Fighting Psychic Energy onto here. Treasure away the Farber into a Misdreavus. And then Mismagius for 4 is looking fine. I could use the switch, but if I get Great Catcher, I feel like holding onto the switch is more important, so we'll message for 4. On turn 1, that seems fine. And looks like we have another one set up for next turn already, which looks great. So let's bring the Chomp active. Let's get Power Plant down. Let's not play anything else. I think this is fine. We have another Mismagius coming next turn. And a lot of options at our helm. So let's just hold on to this for now. This feels fine. I'm not sure how I go against Malamar though. It should be okay though, because like the premise is you get a bunch of knockouts with Blacephalon and then Guznago. So I think it should be okay. We just got to take some knockouts with the Chomp, that's all. So that's why next turn I think we greens for Karate Belt. Yeah, maybe Karate Belt. Or just Counter Gain. Yeah, Counter Gain. Greens for Counter Gain. Maybe Duskstone. No, Misdreavus. A way of getting Misdreavus, like another treasure, because we can treasure away Gear and treasure away Great Catcher, and then double Misdreavus, or Mismagius and then Misdreavus. Seems fine. Yeah, this seems okay. Like, I can understand how this deck just goes through, because you can just Calamitous Slash next turn, take a knockout. So we see the spell tag come down, not a big deal. Just a pass from the opponent. Okay. So I think the play stays the same. I think we greens for Karate Belt and Mysterious Treasure. No, not Karate Belt, Counter Gain. Yeah, Counter Gain and Mysterious Treasure seems fine. Gain onto here. I think we want to use the treasure, one of them, to get Blacephalon if we can. So we'll treasure away Great Catcher to get Mismagius first. Evolve that. And then energy onto here. Then treasure away Gear for Blacephalon. Definitely get that on the bench. And then Mysterious Message, I think, is fine. So now Counter Gain is live. He'll take an extra prize. It's no big deal. Don't have a Mismagius set up for next turn, so Blacephalon won't be live just yet. So I gotta try and make sure I get that set up as fast as possible. So I may... No, tackling now doesn't change anything. So I think I'll just Calamitous Slash for knockout. Because he can put the damage on the Chomp, he can put the damage on the Blacephalon, he can put it wherever he likes. It doesn't matter. I think we're in a good spot. Because we can just keep taking knockouts with Garchomp and Giratina. Then Blacephalon takes a knockout. Tag damage, yeah, that's fair. Take one prize. Surge's Strat is a really nice prize to take, actually. Because we can tag call now for Cynthia and Caitlyn. Play Surge, Cynthia, Caitlyn into greens. That's pretty insane, actually. Because that'll get us... I don't know if we have any more treasures, but it would have got us treasure plus Duststone. We might not have any more mysterious treasures. What does our opponent have, though? They have a Cynthia, so they're hoping to pick up a couple of Malamars off this Cynthia. And we're looking to lock them down with a reset stamp next turn. I think. Depending on how much of their hand they can play out here. No spell tag would also be really good. We could also use tag call to get Mallow and Lana because we have a switch in hand. And then just take another knockout. And just kind of accelerate the game state that way. Because if they use Shadow Impact as well, if they Shadow Impact as well, it's no big deal, because then we can do a linear attack chip onto a Malamar, and then Tina will have 80. Oh, it's almost in range. Yeah, but if Tina attacks again, then yeah, they'll be in range of Blacephalon picking up 2 prizes, and then we Beast Ring the the Nagalord. So I think now we start charging up the... So he chooses to add Inkay. Does that mean he has a Malamar in hand? He doesn't have a Malamar. Okay, that was odd for my opponent. Okay, we're rolling with it. Sure. I'll attach an energy here. And I think I'll use Lieutenant Surge's strategy. And then use Tag Call to grab Guzzlord and a Ganondorf for sure. And Cynthia and Caitlyn. And then we'll Power Plant. So the Guznaga can come down soon. We'll Cynthia and Caitlyn away something. I think Guzma and Hala is probably the one that we can discard. Get rid of Guzma and Hala, get back greens, draw 3. So there's our Beast Ring, which we can use right now on our Guznaga, which I really like the sound of. I think we should have enough energies. Wow! What? Okay, that's a problem. That's a huge problem. We have no more energies that we can grab. So I have to manually attach these two in the next 2 turns. We also have to use Blacephalon. Wow, that is incredibly rough. We're going to greens. The only plus is that my opponent doesn't have anything going for him, so we're going to grab Duskstone. And probably Cynthia and Caitlyn. But wow, okay, that's really rough. I think at this stage, because he's left the Giratina in the active, I'm just going to start linear attacking. The Inkay's on the bench. Oh, dude. Okay, so we have to just attach manually to Guznaga, and then we'll be fine. I think we're still in a fine spot. But holy smokes, I didn't realize that we were out of energy. I guess it's only like 2 or so. So he just passes, but I'm just going to knock out that Inkay. Actually, I won't. I'll just get chip on everything. So Psychic onto here. Cynthia Caitlyn seems fine again. Cynthia Caitlyn away Guzma and Hala, and we probably want to grab greens back. Okay. Getting all our energies, which is good. I think we just start linear attacking everything on the bench, because we're just leading towards a Blacephalon play regardless. So we can linear attack this one, right? And then if he can't get Malamar down, then like Blacephalon can still just knock out those two Inkays. And that feels really good. Yeah, I think that's still fine. Yeah, he just passes, perfect. So the question is, do I want to attack with Nagalord, or I think I just want to... I still need to find the Misdreavus to be able to miss Magius without decking out. I have to keep that in mind too. So I'm going to Rainbow onto here. So then I'm one energy attached from both of these guys away from doing shit. And then what's the play this turn? Is the play to chip the Malamar and then see if we can draw into Misdreavus? And then just seal the game that way? Or is the play to attack and knock out the Giratina? How many Psychic Energies in this guy? Only one. I think we knock out the Giratina here. He's not threatening knockout on anything on the bench, and at this stage, I think now is the time. And we'll just take that prize. Okay, Tina Chomp, that's fine. I think at this stage, he's just in a lot of pressure, and next turn I can just bring up Blacephalon with an energy attached, knock two things out, and then go from there. I kind of wanted to do it that turn. I kind of regret attaching to the Nagalord. I should have done it with Blacephalon, then retreated Blacephalon out to Tina Chomp to take a knockout, attach to Nagalord, and then the turn after, Nagalord GX for game. If my opponent can't evolve either of these Inkays, though, I will just win. I think. Yeah, now that we're equal on prizes, though, the tool has no effect. But that's fine. Like, at this stage, Garchomp's done its job. So we use the switch, we bring up the Blacephalon, we attach any energy we want, and Fireworks Bomb. Take out both the Inkays. We may... Okay, that's just all I got. No Misdreavus, so we just attach any energy we need. So I guess I'll just go with the Weakness Guard. We'll bring up the Blacephalon. And we'll Fireworks Bomb. Yeah, like, at that stage, like, you're just knocking out those two, but even if they had, like, the Giratina still there, after that, all I have to do then is just attach one more to Nagalord, use the GX and have the game. I think I played that super clunky, though. I also just played B-String at probably the worst possible time. I just didn't think that through, that I had so many energies up already. It is what it is, though. You live and learn. The deck's really solid, as you saw. I think that every matchup I played, I was in control of. The Greensard matchup was a piece of cake. I think the Mallard matchup was a piece of cake. And then the Pidgeotto control one should have been a piece of cake, but I just had really poor prizes and then also just played incredibly poorly. But I would definitely recommend this deck. Definitely a big brain deck, but a challenge that you guys would enjoy. So thank you guys so much for watching. I think in the future, for a lot more of these decks, when I try them out, I'm going to try and use them in tournaments, because I have, you can see, like 100 tickets. So I'm going to try them out in tournaments, see how they go, and yeah, give you my opinions from there. So thank you guys so much for watching. My name's Averd. I'm out of speed.